Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, June 11th. I'm very happy here to announce to all of you formally that Cardinal Tobin has announced phases 2 and 3 at the same time. Phase 2 will begin on Monday, June 15th. It's got kind of a staggered approach, but I think it's a very wise one and a good one. And so on Monday morning, June 15th, we will offer Mass at 7 a.m., as we always do, and 9 a.m., as we always do. 7 a.m. Mass usually has about 30 to 35 people. The limit that's been put on us for indoor Masses at this time is 50 people. So I think for 7 a.m., we're not going to have any problem. For 9 a.m., there potentially could be. So we're going to be ready. Once we hit the 50 number, we're going to put a door on the outside telling everyone, sorry, but we hit the number. But in fact, I really don't think that's going to happen. As you know, this virus, shutdown, lockdown, whatever you want to call it, has really upended all of our lives. There are some people who are now very much out and about. There are others who are still very much sheltering in place. The guidelines that we receive from the Archdiocese makes it very clear that we want you all to be very, very careful. If you have any of the symptoms, please, please, please don't come quarantine at home for 14 days. But if you're feeling well and healthy and everything, you're more than welcome to join us. But if you have any underlying conditions or if you're of an age where you feel it's not prudent to leave yet, please know we're saying to you, stay home, do what you feel most comfortable with. But starting Monday, June 15th, we will be offering daily Masses at 7 and 9. What we're also going to do, in case a lot of you from 9 a.m. Mass really, really do want to attend, I'm sorry, this is my cat coming down the stairs. If you really want to attend, and we see the volume as such, we will actually offer a third Mass starting Monday at 3 p.m. All of these Masses are going to require that you have to wear the mask, right? There's going to be hand sanitizer around the place. Every other pew is blocked off. At the beginning of each of these Masses, we'll explain a little bit how the communion will work. But I was speaking with Father Vincent this morning. We're going to put markers on the floor, just kind of like they have at the CVS or the supermarkets or other stores you go to. They have all these lines 6 feet apart. I'm sure it's going to be a little bit awkward the first day or two as we all get used to it, but once we get into a system, I'm sure it will be fine. So that's starting this week. Also, too, in phase 2, we are now allowed to have baptisms, which we have scheduled for the following Saturday. We're allowed to have weddings. We're allowed to have funerals, and all of that has to be 50 people or less. That's during the week of June 15th. Starting the Father's Day weekend with the 5 p.m. Vigil Mass, and then all throughout Sunday morning and Sunday evening, we will have a Mass at 50% capacity. The governor's office hasn't said what the hard number is, but my guess it's probably going to be around 100 or 150 or something like that. What our plans are for that weekend, and remember, there is no obligation to attend Mass. We are going to continue live streaming all of our Masses for you, so there's no thing about missing out. You can still attend from home if you feel it's safer and better for you. But if the weather is good for Father's Day weekend, our plan, and I asked permission from the bishop to do this, all of our Masses will be out on the grass, because that will allow us to have even more people, and we'll have it kind of all spread apart, and it should be really beautiful, kind of like Mass on the grass. We used to do just one Mass on the weekend, and they wind up being all 6 Masses. And here's my cat. Here's Frankie boy. Frankie, video fame. We're saying hi. I'm saying hi to all the parishioners, okay? But anyway, so what we're doing, and he's still on church mouse patrol, so I know none of you have ever found a mouse in church, and you can thank Frankie for that. But anyway, getting back to our point, however, if the weather is not good on Father's Day weekend, what we will do, we will have 2 simultaneous Masses going on. We'll have one Mass in the church, and then we'll have one Mass in the gym. Kind of like we do at Christmas or Easter, kind of separate a little bit. You're gonna have to forgive me for a second. I just have to decline this call for 1 second. Let me finish my video with all of you. And Frankie, easy. That will be for that weekend. We will send out another email blast. We have another one next Monday, another one Thursday. We'll kind of fill in a little bit more. But phase 2 starts June 15th. Phase 3 starts Sunday, June 21st. Actually, Saturday evening Mass counts as part of that, so we'll do that as well. I hope this is not confusing. We'll all put this in writing in the blast, but I just wanted to share with all of you how incredibly happy I am that we are able to do this. We're able to reopen our churches, but please remember, this doesn't mean that you have to come to church. The Cardinal has still removed the obligation, and we can all still stay at home if you feel more comfortable doing that. And if you come, you have to wear a mask. We were told no one is allowed into the church without a mask. And again, we'll explain all of that a little bit later when we get there. But I hope this brings you as much joy as it brings me to know that we are kind of getting through the end of this tunnel and getting out into the bright daylight. So thank you for tuning in. I hope this, as I said, brings you joy, and I can't wait to see all of you in person. I know Father Vincent, Father Carlos, Deacon Andy, our host staff, we all feel the same way. We've missed you tremendously and can't wait to see you. God bless you. Bye-bye.